Okay, good afternoon. Welcome to Zurich. We are sat in the BAE 146 by Just Flight. Pretty much ready to go. We just need to finalise the initial sequence and then we'll get the engine started and move out. No VATSIM cover here at the moment, but that just means it'll be a quicker departure for us. So not too much of a worry there. Going to be flying to Manchester today. Been a while since I've flown to the UK. Just checking on my settings there. Okay, so we'll get this done then. So we need to bring it the stairs. Gonna have to have some hydraulics for this. Stairs away. Close that door as well. And we'll just have a look at the area we're in now. Push back and start at the same time. It's a bit of a lengthy process. So what we'll do is we'll start 2 and 3 on the ramp. We'll start 4 and 3 on the ramp, sorry, and then we'll push back for 2 and 1. Beacons on, packs and APU needs to be off, so off. Engine anti-ice needs to be on. All fuel pumps on. Engine start master on. And then start 4. Oh, no, that should be normal. There we go. And we'll go 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1. While we're doing that, we'll just make sure we've got some information in it. We control the speed on this thing with the throttle. So that'll be altitude hold, I'd imagine. Altitude arm is that one. We'll find out as we go anyway. V speed, we've got to put it in place and then press VS, so we'll do that as we go as well. Or can we just turn on VNav? No, there's no VNav on that yet. Not set it up anyway. Okay, engine 4's running. Let's get 3 going. Oh no. Doesn't sound good. Oh, I didn't give it any throttle, that's why. Been a while since I've done this one, as you can tell. So that should start running now, running wild. There she goes. Okay, so we'll start 3 first. Engine 4 going as well. Got anything on the other side? Just a little bit there. Ball's running, start the pushback. Zurich traffic, Swiss 24 Tango pushing back onto Alpha, Zurich traffic. Wait for that to disappear and we can go again. Hey Harley, Happy New Year mate. Just trying to work out why the transfer's not working here. Gonna have to set comms on VPilot unfortunately. Okay, that's 4 running, so engine start master off. Engine start select off. Engine ITI not required at the moment. Gen 1 and 4 on. Brake fans to auto. Engine 2 and 3 hydraulics on. AC pump PTU to on and auto. heaters. Where are the heaters? I saw these a second ago. On. APU air and packs on. Both packs on. Engine air off. Okay, that's fine. I've done it. I've turned it off, don't worry. TMS to take off. So TMS on, take off, set. Flight directors are on. Flaps to take off. The 18 for this. Trimmers required. Think we'll be good about there. 3.5. Continue ignition, A and B on if wet. It's not wet, so we'd have to worry about that. Lights. We need some sort of taxi light on. There we go. What other lights have we got? So we've got the taxi lights on, strobe is going to come on, and the takeoff lights will come on soon enough. Okay. Zurich traffic, Swiss 24 Tango, taxiing to runway 28 via Alpha, via Inner and Alpha to Alpha 1. Zurich traffic. Yeah, I love this aircraft as well, mate. I love this livery as well, the Swiss livery is so simple, yet effective. See where this Lufthansa's going. I'm going to runway 28 for takeoff. Oh, he's following me, that's alright. Mainly the PMDG 737-800, mate. That's been my favourite, to be honest. Absolutely love it. I've not flown this for ages, months, so I'll probably forget something, but we'll see how it goes. In fact, I've already forgot. Turn off the entry lights. Don't need them anymore. No, mate, I'm happy with the fly-by-wire. There's no reason for me to give the Fenix a go. I don't, to be honest, I don't really rate the A320s, like, probably because I was flying just that for so long. I'm now sick of it. Oh, what is going on with these flaps? That's alright. It happens. Let's just go flaps 24 for takeoff then. No, it's not happy with that either. That is going to be an issue. It jumped all the way down then. Let's see if that's alright. Maybe it just needed a bit of time. If it does that mid-flight, we're going to die. It'll be alright. It'll be alright. It's fine. It's just the co-pilot playing tricks. Yeah, I know. I've not flown the A320 since the 737 came out, so I've not even bothered, mate. Zurich traffic, Swiss 24 Tango, line up runway 28, Zurich traffic. Yeah, we gonna die. Oh, I must have gone uphill a bit there, it really slowed down. Zurich traffic, Swiss 24 Tango, rolling runway 28, departing southwest on Verbit 1 Yankee. Zurich traffic. Oh, those engines roar. I've not done the lights, silly bugger. Got carried away. Got a bit of wind on us. Those T-tails, you really feel it. Rotate. Gear up. Oh, this thing's loud, 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 loud. Flaps up. Just check that's actually happened. Yeah. Climb up a little bit more. There is a button, which I can't remember. That one. We're going. We're on the departure. Oh, it's just so loud. This guy's really quiet. Yeah, I know, mate. I've always streamed on Twitch as well, though. I just do both. I'm probably gonna change to YouTube mainly, to be honest. Get most of my viewers on YouTube when they do come out. Throttle down a bit. Okay, after takeoff, engine air on. TMS off. Lights set as needed. I should have put the strobe on as well. Completely forgot. Just chatting away. Oh dear. Engine anti-ice off if on. It's not on. Continue ignition off if on. Not on. Oh, cancel that. Oh no, TMS should be on. I've looked at the wrong. I'm not blaming you. Right, let's get her up to 30,000. altitude arm. Are we going through? Yep, we've gone through 10. Okay, lights off, seatbelts off. Get the logo off as well. That should be that. Right. Right, so it was engine air on. APU air off. Packs continuing. PTU AC pump off. And then APU off. There we go. She's flying. Alright, we can afford to get this nose up a little bit more, so I found the button now, it's that one. Ice detected. Just get them all on. If there's a way I can turn down because that is real loud. We'll have a look at everything in a sec. I just need to try and turn down the engines. I forgot if there's a way or not. It probably isn't. Nah, there isn't, is there? Never mind. Just keep an eye on that speed. Let's get the nose down. Down she comes. Okay, we'll come back to that in a second, but we'll have a quick look. While we're flying out now, we're just at Vevit. We'll have a quick look at the route that we're taking. Okay, so out of Zurich to the southwest and making our way over to France. Once we're in France, basically heading up north of Paris, through Amiens, south of Dunkirk, over the Channel, past London, coming up through Leicester and then making our way to Manchester. Currently 2-3 right, there is controllers online, so we'll see. We'll see if they're still there when we get there. Tell you what, I am going to turn down. Happy with that. OFP's all there, the METAR information's there, it's all good. It's quite sophisticated now, this. It used to be very, very basic. Beautiful views. Speed needs to come down a bit. I mean, up a bit. nose needs to come down. There it is, coming down. Speed goes up. We're all good. Once we get the speed up, we'll start a better climb. The vertical speed's a little annoying on this, so basically you have to line up the flight bars where you want them, vertical speed wise, and then you hit VS and it'll come on. Noisy little bugger though, isn't it? Oh. Hopefully this time the stream doesn't crash when we're on final. That'd be disappointing if it did. Oh no, it's just sync that needs to go on, isn't it? Forgot about that. It's just sync. Sky's looking beautiful. Okay, we could probably get the nose up a bit now. Let's continue climb. Okay, if you are watching on YouTube, guys, I'm one subscriber away from 700. Please do hit that subscribe button if you've not done so already. $700 is a little milestone for myself. Let me know if you do it, type it in the comments. Okay, 30 minutes in so far, we're just about to cross the border from Switzerland into France. we're going to be making our way up to the north of Paris towards Amiens. Lovely view out the window here. Okay, we're coming up to 30,000. Do need to pull that nose down a bit, but I'm reluctant to do so. So it's saying 1 hour 54 minutes. Obviously that's going to that is going to decrease once we get to cruise altitude and increase our speed. There we go, cruise out reached. That should level us out. And yeah, it is doing so. No, it's not. Never locked the door. Oops. Where is the door lock? It's a good question. Is it down there? It's been so long since I've flown this. Call the stewardess in to tell me how to lock the door. That'd be good, wouldn't it? I'm sure she'd be very happy with that. Okay, no more ice. Keep them on. I don't know. I don't normally have them on, so why bother? Oh, there we go. Just try and get it to hold altitude correctly at 30,000. It was still just climbing away. There we go. Just hold her there, get that speed up. Time's come down now, 1 hour 30 minutes so far. This beautiful little plane. By Just Flight, we've got our contrails going. Beautiful views. We've got it all. We've got it all. Air France aircraft 1,000 above us, just out there somewhere, passed over us. Okay, Manchester just has a ground controller on at the moment, but that's okay, we can deal with it. Not too much of an issue. Okay, so I'm not quite sure what's going on with V-Pilot. Just going to have to get it open again. Hey Adam, welcome to stream, mate. Okay, so I don't get confused. We're not able to use the comms in the aircraft for some reason. It's going to be overspeed. So we'll turn that off for the moment. Just leave it to V-Pilot. Got a good speed on the go. Screaming across the sky, 1 hour 12 minutes to go. We are going to Manchester today. Anyone just joining us, route's coming up in a second. So we've come out of Zurich, now into France, on our way up to the UK, crossing the channel, over through Leicester, in towards Manchester there. Should be a nice approach. In terms of weather, about a 10 knot wind at Manchester, so that's actually quite windy, especially for this big T-tail. We might have a bit of a push left or right there. We'll see how it goes. Keep an eye on the light as well. If things start to get a bit dark, I'm going to change the time. I'm not going to be flying at night on this stream. VATSIM cover then, no area controllers unfortunately. There is a ground controller on at Manchester, but currently no tower. I'm hoping that will change before we get there. I did want to fly to Manchester today, so we'll continue that regardless of cover. I do love this aircraft. It's probably my second favourite next to PMDG 737. And then after that the CRJ, 100%. Eagerly awaiting the Simwick Studio E175. Not sure when it's going to come out. Hoping it's going to be soon. I was hoping it was going to be in time for Christmas, but wasn't meant to be. That is a United Dreamliner actually, going from New York to Zurich. Wonder how long he's actually been flying. 1 hour 32 he's been online, so he's probably been in and out of VATSIM, just leaving it to do it. See if we get eyes on. No, he's a little too far up. midway through our journey through France. Oh, not quite. Oh, there's midway in it. North of Dijon. The weather looks good. I hope the clouds are like this over Manchester. I do like descending through cloud. That's what it's all about. Do muck hold in this? Again, something, I don't know, we're climbing, so probably not. Probably should have done that for the vertical speed, shouldn't I? Rather than VS, bit of a muck hold, speed mode. Next time, next time. That speed up as best we can. Crouching less than 1 hour soon. On this speed, make sure it doesn't overspeed it best as possible. Jogo, thanks for the follow, buddy. The follow on Facebook there. Can we get a subscriber on YouTube? One more to get 700. There's something in the chat, I'll chat you back. Current area then, we are over France, near Troyes, not sure what that is, never heard of it. Making our way towards Amiens, and once we hit Amiens we're going to sort of break northeasterly, make our way across the, we're going to add a little bit to the northeast, to the east. Break northwesterly across the channel, just past London, over Leicester, in towards Manchester. Arrival we're taking is the Elvo 1 Mike. Very simple. Into TNT and then into Dane, and then from Dane we're basically going to vector around to join the ILS runway 23 right. See if we get that chart up. There it is. By the chart you come in via MCT, but we're going to come around from Dane, being down here somewhere. So Dane being there, we're going to basically just make our way around, join on from the northeast of Manchester. Time to go is now just dropped below 1 hour. Descent will be before that. Took off from Zurich nice and quick once we got started. Descent will be simple enough. We've got to be 20,000 by Elvos, currently at 30,000. So 30 miles before Elvos we will be descending. See if we've got any data on the legs here. 10 miles before Elvos is Timpo, 15 miles is a Cooper, Welling is another 16 miles. So we'll start the descent at Welling, that way we'll be down to 20,000 with plenty of time. Sorry, Abush, I missed your messages. Sometimes it doesn't come through on my feed, so I apologise about that. Not sure why that is. There's the dashboard if you still want to see it. Do apologise. So if for some reason YouTube chat's not showing up again, always seems to be the case at the moment. Just so eager to get there. Okay, there we go, the chat is finally working. Took a while though. trying to keep this going now. For some reason, the timer dropped to an hour ages ago, and now it's still an hour. We'll keep that speed up a bit more. I think we're hitting a bit of wind there, bit of a headwind. We are not speeding up, so let's get the speed up there. To Mach 7 if we can. Yeah, we definitely got some headwind here. There we go, time's coming down now. Just to the east of Paris. Won't get to see it, but it is down there. 6 aircraft waiting to go to Paris. A lot inbound across the world. Busy down there. Okay, so we knocked the 10 minutes off there. But we've got to watch that speed. I don't want it to overspeed for too long. That's about right, as long as it stays. It's going to drop though. I need to get this right. Let's try and get it 83. See if that'll hold. Okay, 84 yeah. See it. Okay, that's a good, we got that one there, so about 84 and a half on the N1. that's holding the speed quite nicely. That'll be our approach now. Not approach, sorry, that'll be the rest of our cruise. Shouldn't have to touch the throttles again now. Got there in the end. That's the wind changes. Approaching a means, so we won't be too long till we're over the channel. So in terms of what we've got to do now, we're just going to cruise here for a good while. 30 miles before Elvos we will descend. That is pretty much Welling, it's just a little bit over, so we'll descend at Welling down to 20,000, and then we'll look to go more for the approach into Manchester. Saying about 45 minutes now. I think there is a headwind hitting us quite hard. Not got a wind check, so I can't tell you, to be honest. Weather at Manchester's not bad. We've got a 17 knot wind coming in at the moment, so it's quite gusty. Had an 11 knot wind leaving Zurich, and that did put a lot of pressure on the aircraft because of the huge T-tail. Luckily it's a headwind, so it'll slow us down, but if that changes to a crosswind we might have a bit of trouble in this thing. But it's always good fun. There's the shot of the day. turbulence here. Let's get that seatbelt sign back on. See if I remember to turn it off, that's the question. Speed's good, it does look like it might go into overspeed soon. We'll hold it where it is. So that is Mach decimal 7, decimal 74. What I'll do now is I'll have a look at the minimums. It's been a while since I've flown to Manchester actually. I normally fly from Manchester. Dead easy, 103, radio 349. Otherwise... 350. Nice and low at Manchester, it's dead flat there. So I'm having a bit of an issue with the chat. If you are chatting on YouTube, I've got a separate box for it, so it may take me a while to respond. Looking for one more subscriber on YouTube there to get us up to 700. Obviously more would be better, but just the one. 700 is a lovely little milestone that I'll go for. Still a bit of turbulence here, let's see how it feels in the cabin. That's fine. Okay, seatbelt sign going off then. Free to walk about, go to the toilet if you wish. In terms of flight then, 35 minutes to go, roughly. Not long till we leave France. I do love this little map on here as well. Hey Sylvester, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Seems to be only Facebook chat that's working today. I have to open out a YouTube chat as well. Never mind. We do always have issues with YouTube chat. Today's the worst it's been though. Might be time to get in touch with Streamlabs and tell them. Welcome to the stream, or it's just joined. We are not too far from descent here. We're currently about to cross the channel. Just north of Amiens, south of Calais at the moment. We've taken off from Zurich in the BAE 146 today. About to cross the channel and head through past London, past Leicester, in towards Manchester. Been pretty much a scenic flight so far. We are looking for one more as a minimum. One more YouTube subscriber to get us to 700. If anyone can hit that button, I'll be very appreciative. 700 is a little milestone for me. Been a while since I flew the 146 at all, even on a stream. It's very loud. I've had to turn a lot of volumes down. Normally flying in the PMDG 737. Hey Sylvester, welcome in on YouTube. Looks like YouTube's chat's working now. Can we get that follow? Can we get it? 700 subscribers, it's there, it's there. Okay, well we've got it anyway. It says it on there, it says we've got it. So we're at 700. I don't know who did it because it didn't show up, but thank you very much. I appreciate it. You can follow the flight's progress on Volanta as always. We are flying on VATSIM, but there's not much in the area at all at the moment. Descent won't be too long. We're going to be descending when we're at Welling, so about another 117 miles till descent, making our way down into Manchester. Manchester windage is 17 knots at the moment, quite a windy day. It is a headwind though, so it shouldn't be too bad. We're going to have a little bit. It's going to be coming at us just from the right a little bit, so it may push the tail to the left, which may push the nose to the right as we're coming in. We'll see how we go though. Hoping we don't need to adjust any trim, but we should be okay. Probably more nose trim than anything. nearly over the channel now. So the total flight will have been around 2 hours, well the total stream will be around 2 hours, the flight is about an hour 40. What's left is at the top here, so 31 minutes to go it's saying at the moment. That seems to be up and down constantly because we do have a bit of a headwind at the moment. We'll see how it goes. Welcome to everyone who's just joined us. Currently in the 146, just over Folkestone, making our way towards Manchester, not too long left. We've taken off from Zurich today and we're flying in towards Manchester now. About 30 minutes left to go. The wind is up and down though. If you are joining us for the first time, please do consider hitting that follow button or subscribe if you're on YouTube. Appreciate your time here and I hope you enjoy it. Yeah, we got good views. I love these wing views the most, they are my favourite. The external's good on this aircraft as well. Welcome to the stream everyone. People coming, people going, it's all constant here. Welcome to everyone on YouTube. Heading in towards Manchester, currently near Ashford. We'll make a turn soon towards London way. We're going to be just to the northeast of London as we pass by. If you are here for the first time, please do hit that follow button or subscribe. We're in the BAE 146 today. More recently I've been flying the PMDG 737. This is my first time in a long time being back in this aircraft. It is a beautiful aircraft, as you can see. It is very loud though. That T-tail saying the wind at Manchester is looking about 17 to 20 knots at the moment. T-tail is going to give us a bit of issue. We'll probably get blown off course quite a bit on the approach, but we'll keep an eye on that. It is just slightly off to the right of the runway, so it'll be coming in from the northwest, hitting the tail on the right hand side, sending the nose to the right. We have currently got a bit of a headwind. The time to go has not really been adjusting that much, to be honest. The engines have been almost at max chap all the way. to get us out of Europe and into the UK. Burning fuel at a good rate. So in about 77 miles we're going to start our descent. At Welling is where we'll descend. Manchester itself quite busy on the ground, 10 aircraft waiting to go, a couple inbounds. Unfortunately only a ground controller online. But I'm hoping that changes just before we get there. It seems to be the way that a controller comes on in the evening at Manchester, but either way there's a lot of traffic inbound, so it's going to be requiring a bit of deconfliction on our part. I adjusted the throttles, I didn't mean to, that might take us over speed a bit. They were at 84.5. See if I can get that again. That'll do it. Keep us going nicely. Noticed altimeter never got set to standard, that's silly. It was a busy takeoff, there was a lot going on. Get the throttle up a little bit further, get the speed up a little bit more, creep in there. I wonder if this is actually how it sounds in the cabin. It's loud, isn't it? I did go on one of these planes once, it was years ago. It was an RJ-85 I believe, not a 146, but to me they're the same aircraft pretty much. Might be an RJ-100. Let's have a look. Differences, RJ-100. Yeah, it probably was a 100. That was the Swiss Air variant.
Traffic, Speedbird Concord 1, crossing 27 left, that's Sierra 3, then taxiing 27 right, Sierra Alpha, Alpha 3.
Okay, we're getting a bit of London traffic now as we're coming up. Heathrow traffic, 13 aircraft waiting to go. a Concorde somewhere. Not sure. Oh, there he is. Yeah, ball 1 going to JFK. There's an aircraft down there flying towards us. That is an EasyJet going from Geneva to Luton. He's on his way down through the cloud. That one there. Luton's about there somewhere.
Luton traffic EZ6 1 Echo Mike currently 50 miles final for runway 25 Luton traffic.
Okay, 43 miles, we'll start our descent. Down to 20,000, we'll see. I'm going to try the Mach mode. See what happens, if we can maintain speed and descend, see if it does it. If not, we'll just have to go to VS, drop the speed a bit. Going to act like a sail. 17 knots at Manchester. It is a headwind, just about. If it moves any further to the right, we're going to have issues with a crosswind. That's what happens when you cross the weather boundaries in flight sim. Things go a bit haywire.
Luton traffic EZ6 Echo Mike for
That's the way it is.
for runway 25 and currently 9 miles final for runway 25.
Autopilot stayed on at least.
Luton traffic.
That was a big jolt, that one. Normally it's up or down, but that was a hell of a side to side. So we're just crossing weather boundaries, and it just happens. Unfortunately, hopefully they'll work that out eventually. So wind still at 17 knots, 240, runway heading is 230. Which we'll get in place now. We'll just check. Course for final 232. "25 miles till descent." Get the speed back up. Probably hit about 88% now. get it up even more. So a bit more of a headwind than we had before, clearly. ATIS information is up, Manchester.
Luton traffic, easy 61 Echo Mike, 3 miles final runway 25, Luton traffic.
1011 for the QNH as well when we do get closer. $14 miles to Welling. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the max, see if it makes a difference. Thanks for the like, Wolfgang. Welcome to stream. Still sat at 700 on YouTube. If you are watching for the first time, please do hit that follow button or subscribe. I hope you do enjoy the rest of the stream. On our way into Manchester. Manchester being here. $10 miles to go till descent. I'm going to see what Mach does, see if it does it. See if we can hold this speed and descend. It might be a Mach climb. Yeah, it's climbing. I need to arm the altitude, that'd be why, I'd imagine. Is it going to descend? It's only climb, isn't it? Okay, we're going to have to throttle down anyway, because we're going to be descending. So we'll get the speed down a bit just before we start our descent. Down to around 2,200 if we can. There. Yeah, perfect, 2,200, that'll do us. So that's it now, we're starting our descent in towards Manchester. Going to be on the Elvos Elvos 1 mic arrival. We've got to be 20,000 by Elvos, and then we'll be going down to Dane after that as well. So we'll see if we make this first altitude constraint. If we do, we'll continue right through, and then we'll look to be adjusting. There's quite a bit of traffic ahead at the moment for Manchester. See how we go. If we have to, we'll enter a hold pattern somewhere else. So for the descent then, we're going PTU on. Minimums are set, landing speeds are set, seatbelts can go on as well. Get it down to 8,000. Because that's by Dane, we need to be 8,000. So we'll keep that armed. Elvos in 20 miles. Should be right, so what I might do is once we're at 20,000 do an altitude hold. You don't want to be lower than 20,000 for Elvos. $11 waiting to go at Manchester, it is busy. Oh, London North, there we go.
Descending Channel to Alpha Romeo, descending through 142 Alpha.
Stand by, break intercity 175, runway 23 right, clear to land, the winds are 250 degrees, 14 knots.
Clear to land, runway 23 right, intercity 175.
Channel 2 Alpha Romeo, squawk 0514.
0514, Channel 24.
London Control, good afternoon. Swiss 24 Tango, flight level 20.
Swiss 24 Tango, London Control, hello, squawk 0573, Alvos 1 Micro into Manchester.
Squawk 0573, expect an Elvos 1 mic from Manchester, Swiss 24 Tango.
PZ 85 Tango Papa, turn left heading 270 degrees, cleared ILS approach, runway 23 right. Next 2 Alpha Romeo, fly heading 330 degrees, descend flight level 70, vectoring to the ILS approach 23 right.
Heading 330 degrees, down the flight level 70, vector flight active right.
Let's get the speed back up before I forget. Swiss 24 Tango, squawking 0573.
With 24 Alpha Tango, position 24 Tango, so I was just coordinating there. When ready, descend flight level 140.
Swiss 24 Tango, down to 140 when ready.
Intercity 175, thanks, hold Bravo 2 and contact ground on 121.850, good afternoon.
Okay, so we've got the VATSIM cover now, thankfully. We've got a controller online. He is going to cover us into Manchester because he's a London North controller.
Jet 2783 London Control, good afternoon. Squawk 4.
I need to be a bit more diligent on this speed control. Got the air brake open there. Keep it down.
Easy 85 Tango Papa, runway 23 right, clear to land. Winds are 250 degrees, 14 knots. Tomjet 2783, descend flight level 200.
Nice and quiet now.
Next 2 Alpha Romeo, descend to altitude 5,000 feet, Manchester QNH 1011.
5,000 feet, 1011, back to authority.
Okay, we are on the arrival now. Heading towards TNT next.
Tomjet 2783, ASUS, I can accommodate that. So next 2 Alpha Romeo, descend to altitude 3,500 feet.
3,500 feet, back to authority.
Runner 3 Lima Union for stop of descent.
Runner 3 Lima Uniform, roger, descend flight level 200.
Descending at 300, runner 3 Lima Union.
Good evening. Maybe 41 Jet Victor with you. Running short flight 1.
Easy 41 Juliet Victor London Control, good afternoon. Behind the landing company on a 3-mile final. Fire Mike 1, line up 2-3 right behind.
Yeah, company traffic, plane up on way to right behind Easy 41 Juliet Victor.
Runner 9 Foxtrot Golf, descend flight level 80. Shuttle 24 Tango, fly heading 325, descend flight level 70, expectors for the ILS runway 23 right.
Apologies, was that Shuttle 24 Tango or Swiss 24 Tango?
I think I'm reading wrong, sorry, it's for Swiss 24 Tango.
Roger, could you please say again then?
No worries, Swiss 24 Tango, fly heading 325, descend flight level 70, expectors for the ILS 23 right.
Heading 325, descend to 70 and expecting vectors 23 right, Swiss 24 Tango.
QX 701 Golf Tube 650, you're on level 450
Quebec 701 London, you're anyway about to leave my sector, so continue Unicom.
Unicom, good day.
Channel 2 Alpha Romeo, turn left heading 270 degrees, descend to altitude 3,000 feet, cleared for the ILS approach, runway 23 right.
Okay, we need to go down 7,000. There's a lot of work in this one. Not sure why it keeps jumping.
Neptune 03 Golf London Control, good afternoon. Lakey 1, question, Lisco 1 Lima arrival for Stanford.
Shuttle 13 Charlie, climb the 15,000, probably more cars.
Shuttle 13 Charlie, London Control, hello, climb now flight level 220 and report your final level.
Control low DC-47 Charlie, stand 7 Manchester, information hotel, has closed down the move.
Station, calling for clearance, standby, break, Tomjet 2783, fly heading 180 degrees, descend flight level 130.
Right, 0130, Tomjet 2783.
As you said, you have the 4-4, even now of Portrait Noster, can we have being 5,000?
Kilo Alpha 44, descend flight level 140.
Tennis level 4, sure.
So I'm not sure where they're heading.
Easy 41 Juliet Victor, runway 23 right, clear takeoff, the winds are 250 degrees, 15 knots.
23 right, lift off, the first one, and Victor.
Air France 182, continue Unicom, bye-bye.
Landing lights on. Get the logo on again now as well.
Shuttle 13 Charlie, class line level 220 and report your final level.
Holding 250 for speed.
Flight level 240, I believe. Shuttle 13 Charlie, roger. Just 24 Tango, turn right heading 335.
Right heading 335, Swiss 24 Tango.
And a station calling for clearance at Manchester, call sign only.
EV427 Charlie.
EV427 Charlie, clearance Aldergrove, Airclad 1 Romeo departure, squawk 1445.
Cleared Aldergrove, Airclad 1 Romeo departure, squawk 1445, EV427 Charlie.
427 Charlie, correct, break easy 85 Tango Papa. You can taxi via Bravo Papa Lima standard choice, bye-bye. Chinese 2 Alpha Romeo, runway 23 right, clear to land, the wind is 250 degrees, 15 knots.
APU, AC pump, APU.
Shuttle 13 Charlie, resume our navigation direct Ribble, from flight level 250.
Flight level 250, direct Ribble, shuttle 13 Charlie.
Flumjet 2783, descend flight level 80. Rhino 9 Foxtrot Golf, fly heading 080 degrees, descend flight level 70.
Bit of ice in the air.
Rhino 454, Manchester, holding Mike 1 for runway 23 right, requesting.
Rhino 454, London, good afternoon, behind the landing 737 on a 4-mile final. Via Mike 1, line up 23 right behind.
After 737 in front, once they've landed, line up on 23 right, Rhino 454.
London, good afternoon, 1819 Golf November, Manchester, Sun 10, request alpha clearance on 5 to meet, please. Easy 19 Golf November, standby. Rhino 9 Foxtrot Golf, fly heading 085, descend flight level 70.
Beautiful pink fluffy clouds coming into Manchester then.
Easy 51 Julius Victor, thanks, climb now, flight level 190.
Climb 190, first one Julius Victor.
Just correction, Swiss 24 Tango, descend to altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1011.
Down to 5,000, QNH 1011, Swiss 24 Tango.
Ryanair 3, my uniform, can I continue descent?
Ryanair 3, uniform AFM, you clear descent, flight level 200.
Getting quite a bit of wind here.
Descending for 200, Ryanair 3, my uniform.
Comjet 2783, descend to altitude 4,000 feet, the QNH 1011. Easy 1.
Start up some bits here, so before the approach.
Shamrock 66 Victor, good afternoon.
Shamrock 66 Victor, London Control, good afternoon.
Don't need any ice on anymore.
Squawk 0504.
0504, Shamrock 66
So
Victor.
APU's on,
Right, actually leaving
steep
uniform,
approach is on.
bye-bye.
Probably won't need it. AC pump,
Unicom altitude goodbye, Ryanair 3.
auto.
Shuttle 24 Tango, descend to altitude, correction, Swift 24 Tango, descend to altitude 3,500 feet.
Down to 3,500, Swiss 24 Tango.
London Control, good evening, Comjet 290.
Manchester, request special start.
Oh man, stop jumping.
2 station 1 first, unreadable. Neptune 09 Golf, continue with Unicom, bye-bye.
Unicom, Neptune 09 Golf. Easy 47 Charlie, request push for start from 7 Manchester.
Okay, so we
Easy
need
47 Charlie, push start
APU
approved.
air,
Pushback and stop approved, easy 47 Charlie.
pack
Easy
on.
41 Juliet Victor, continue. Turn right heading 205, report localizer established 23 right.
205, okay, project 2783.
Runway 454, runway 23 right, clear takeoff, winds are 250 degrees, 15 knots.
Clear for takeoff. 123 right, Ryanair 454.
Shamrock 66 Victor, route direct Rizla, climb flight level 370.
Let's get speed down now.
66 Victor.
We should be on the
Foxtrot
ILS.
Golf, turn right heading 100 degrees, descend to altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1011.
Weather control, good evening, Tomjet 290.
Echo heading 190, flight level 150.
Shuttle 1 Echo, London Control, resume our navigation, direct Ribble, climb flight level 230.
Okay, here we go then for final.
Direct Ribble, climb flight level 150.
That's
1 Echo negative, climb flight level 230.
Climb level 230, shuttle 1 Echo, sorry, this is my first VATSIM flight.
Kilo Alpha 44, turn right heading 360 degrees.
Right, 360, Trevor 44.
And the Tomjet checking in, say again? The Max 9 Foxtrot Romeo, London, hello, Tony's walking 2016.
gear down.
2016, the Max 9
Swiss 24 Tango, established 23 right.
24 Tango, continue approach number 1.
Number 1, Swiss 24 Tango.
Right, then 9 Foxtrot Golf, speed 180 knots. Tomjet 2783, speed 180 knots for greater.
What is your last script? We're establishing on those lines,
Tomjet 2783, descend to altitude 3,500 feet, cleared ILS approach, 23 right.
Very windy approach. Flaps full.
7508,
Pilot
runway
off.
control, good afternoon. Squawk, if I can find you, sorry.
Hello,
508, check 1074, report your level.
This is windy.
KLM 508, squawk 1074, report your level.
Squawk 1074 and flight level C70.
Ryanair 9 Foxtrot Golf, turn right heading 190 degrees, descend to altitude 3,500 feet, cleared ILS
I've
approach.
got control here, we're
right.
about 5 miles out, just coming over Stockport now.
London, hello, ED 315 Lima, flight level 280.
150 at the moment on the speed.
Easy 315 Lima, London Control, hello, squawk 0544, INPIP 1 Echo, arrival into Edinburgh.
0544, INPIP 1 Echo, ED 315 Lima.
Just 24 Tango, runway 23 right, clear to land, the surface winds are 250 degrees, 15 knots.
Clear to land 23 right, Swiss 24 Tango.
Easy 47 Charlie, request taxi Manchester.
Stand by, brake Ryanair 454,
Partial
report to
deployment
passing
on the
altitude,
speed
fly
brake.
now, flight level 190.
Flight level 190 and we are currently at 5,000 feet, Ryanair 454.
Kilo Alpha 44, speed 180 knots or less, descend to altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1011.
Reduce your speed, 180 knots, sir, that's 5,000 with 2 weeks here.
It's been a while since I've flown this plane, we'll see how hard I'm going to hit the deck.
London, good evening, Tomjet 2929, passing flight level 258, flight level 200, level by over. We have information hotel
on London Control, good afternoon, Alvos 1 Mike for Manchester.
Over 1 Mike, Manchester, Talkjet 229.
500.
Max 9 Fox Romeo, what do you make 1?
Plus 100.
Blue Max 9 Fox Romeo behind the landing RJ85 on a short final by Mike 1 line up 2-3 right behind.
Line up 2-3 right behind Blue Max 9 Fox Romeo.
As our nose
Get
getting
off
pushed.
4-4 turn left heading 325.
Left 325, level 4-4.
Right at 9 Foxtrot Golf gone through the localizer, turn right heading 270 degrees in arm approach mode. Tom J2783,
flared up a bit early.
No ATC speed restriction, you're number 1.
243, I'm happy with that. It's been a while.
Alpha 3330, climbing 340, 13 for Trent.
Shuttle 8 Alpha, London Control, good afternoon, Squawk 056.
There's some speed brakes, a bit late, I should have put them down just as we touched down.
Late Alpha.
Shamrock 66 Victor, continue with Unicom, good afternoon.
66 Victor, thanks a lot. See ya.
There we are, down at Manchester, relatively smooth.
Kilo Alpha 44, turn left
Thank you very much for the follow.
degrees, descend to altitude 3,500 feet, cleared ILS approach, runway 23 right.
Roger, share left 190, down to 3,000, ready for the 23 right ILS approach, Kilo Alpha 44.
Swiss 24 Tango, clear of runway 23 right.
So 24 Tango, hold Alpha 3, ground on 131.850 over bind.
Hold Alpha 3 and over to ground, thank you very much for the cover, Swiss 24 Tango.
Blue Max 9 Foxtrot Romeo, runway 23 right, clear takeoff, the wind's 250 degrees, 15 knots.
Clear takeoff 23 right,
United 4 Manchester ground, good evening. Clear destination, Pole Hill 1 Yankee departure, runway 23 left, squawk 5013.
Clear to customer for the Pole Hill 1 Yankee departure, runway 23 left, squawking 5013, Tom Jet 2294.
Okay, speed brakes, flaps, TMS off.
Easy 427 Charlie, request.
Damn, I've got stuck my, for God's sake.
Lights to be set, don't need landing lights anymore.
Manchester Ground, Easy 190, Golf November, stand 10, request push and start.
Station standby, just controller change, just get the handover.
Strobe off. Anti-ice isn't on, continue ignition isn't on, so we're good. Oh, it is busy at Manchester. Right, well, we're down at Manchester, I hope you did enjoy that. We're going to be taxiing to our gate now. Once we're there, the stream will end. But I hope you did enjoy it, guys. If you did and you haven't done so already, please do hit follow or subscribe. And I will catch you guys next time. I'm just going to taxi to the gate and then we'll get the stairs down and the stream will end from there. It was a relatively hectic landing, I will say, with the wind and the different information from the controllers. It did get me there in the end, but we're here. 245, actually a good landing for me, especially in aircraft I've not flown for a long time. I'm normally a Ryanair lander. Been told to hold Alpha 3, so we will do so. We've got an aircraft coming in there. Whoa, that was a hell of a bump. That's a Tom Jet, that.
Open mic. Great.
I've always...
Easy 427 Charlie, request taxi please.
Standby 247 Charlie.
Why do I keep getting a stuck mic? No!
Any chance we can get an admin for that open mic?
You right?
Yeah, just trying to work it out. Easy 427 Charlie, taxi hot. Point Juliet, correction, Mike 1.
Juliet Echo, Juliet, and Mike.
Taxi to Mike 1, Juliet Echo, Juliet, Mike, EV40 from Charlie, thank you.
Manchester ground, hello, Swiss 24 Tango, currently held Alpha 3, clear of 23 right, request taxi to the gates.
Swiss 24 Tango, hold position for now, just got one aircraft in front of you, stand by.
Hold position, Swiss 24 Tango.
Hello, target 2783.
Target 2783,
Manchester ground, Yankee Hotel. Janet 5, Yankee Hotel, we have a score for 7630 previous clearance.
Oh, is that an aircraft going offline there? Look at that. It's drifted way off.
5 Yankee Hotel, we're just stand. You put ready for push and start.
Ready for push and start, Janet 5, Yankee Hotel.
It's a Ryanair looking at it.
So it's 5 Yankee Hotel, just got one aircraft behind you, I'll creep back shortly once he's clear.
Okay, yeah, Janet 5,
Oh no, it's a 7.
Yep, Tomjet 292 will move out of the way, ready for taxi.
Why have I got stuck?
Tomjet 292. There'll be a slight change to your departure. It's only 2 right in use at the moment. You ready to copy the clearance?
Yeah, ready to copy, Tomjet 292.
Been sat here a while now, waiting for our clearance to taxi. I'm going to have to message him again.
Tomjet 292, clear to destination, Samba 1 Romeo departure, only 2 right, squawk 0343.
Clear to Turin, Samba 1 Romeo departure, 23 right, squawk 0343, Tomjet 292.
Oh, really? Why? Funny, mate. That's actually...
Tomjet 2294 is, would that be the same reclearance for us as well, since we were clear for 23 left?
It will be, I'll creep back shortly.
Tomjet 2783, Bravo 2.
Manchester Ground, Easy 19 Golf November on stand 10, request push and start.
Yeah,
Oh,
station
we're going to be
standby,
held here for a while.
So some slight issues here.
What's the team on?
Okay, we're going to disconnect from that. We're just going to taxi to the gate without VATSIM, unfortunately. Someone's shouting on an open mic. I don't think they realise this. It's obviously a kid. But we're going to just continue ourselves, go and taxi to a gate, and get ourselves closed down. Thank you very much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed the stream. I hope you enjoyed the landing. I did. I was quite nervous, sweating a bit. Very windy. But we got there in the end. Zurich to Manchester. Total stream time 2 hours 16 minutes at the moment. Flight time was about 1 hour 50 in the end. Ended up a little bit longer than I expected because of the wind. We had a headwind most of the way. Nice windy landing. Almost pushing us off offline there. And we'll just get to the closest gates here at Manchester. I think the controller was having a bit of issues because obviously we had that kid screaming down the mic, and then he also had about 6 aircraft wanting clearance, as well as another 3 aircraft wanting taxi instructions. It gets that way. I do feel for them, especially at these busier airports like Manchester. The tower controller was doing a fantastic job. The ground controller, I think, was just a little bit out of his depth, but I've been out of my depth more than twice, 3, 4, 5, 10 times. I wouldn't ever be a controller, so I don't know how they do it, to be honest. Right, okay. We're going to go straight ahead there. gate 44. APU's running. Okay, we'll go engines off. Door open. And stairs going out here at Manchester. Welcome to Manchester Airport, everyone. Catch you next time.